Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, what the fuck took you so long? I'm kidding. You look great, by the way. We are going to be watching the worst first dates of all time.
Ever slid in my DMs and asked if I wanted to get dinner with him, and oh my god, I was so excited. So I told all my friends and they were so excited for me. I mean, like, he's just a super popular guy and everyone likes him. He's so cute, so nice. I could not believe that this guy was like cold open asking me on a date, but I was so excited. I was like, well, I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna show up. So I get ready, I show up to the restaurant, he's already there. I asked where he was sitting and then I couldn't find him anywhere, and I look around, I see him sitting in the corner at a table with another girl. So what do you do? I don't know what to do. And I was like, oh, maybe it's definitely just like, I don't know what I was thinking, actually. I don't know why I'm trying to narrate what I was thinking. I just walked over to the table and he was like, hey, this is my friend.
Oh, this is awkward already.
I thought maybe she was just, I don't know, passing by. Nope. So I sit down at this table and he's like, how are you? And I'm like, good. How are you guys? Plural. He was like, oh, we're good. And then he starts just talking to her. Doesn't give me any intro, any explanation. I'm confused. I really at this point still thought that maybe she was just like walking by and like happened to know him. But also she was like very comfortable in her seat. She ordered a drink. So it was like, oh my god. Is this like a 2-on-1? Are we like on The Bachelor right now? Imagine a guy you really like asks you on a date and you show up and he's also on a date with another girl at the same time. What do you do? I don't know what to do. And it's not even like it was like a group like thing because she wasn't talking to me at all. Yeah, I know. I'm mad too. The waiter comes and asks what we want to eat, and I was like, this is definitely her cue. I guess somewhere more important to be. Nope. She orders an entree. So the three of us go on a date. We're on a date together. And I was literally in shock. Like, I didn't know. And then I started gaslighting myself. I was like, wait, why did I think this is a date? Like, it's definitely just a fun group thing. But what kind of fun group thing is that when neither of them are really even talking to me? Neither of them are even talking to me.
Why the fuck are you there? Or why didn't you ask questions? Like, hello? What is this? Motherfucker, you need to tell me, because who is this bitch? That's what I would say if I was in her shoes. Who is this? You asked me on a date. Why is there 3 of us?
So, and also a single guy asking a single girl to get dinner with her. Isn't that a date, right? I don't know. That's a date. So now it's time to leave. And I feel like I did not say 4 words to this guy, but he asked if I wanted to ride home. And I was like, yeah, sure.
Yes? Ladies, first of all, if it's your first date, never, I repeat, never get in a man's car. You have no clue who the fuck this dude is. He could be Jeffrey Dahmer. Not a good idea.
After, he texted me and asked me what I thought about his Instagram. And I was like, it's a guy's Instagram. What do you want me to say? And he was like, no, I mean, like, I've been thinking about hiring someone to run my Instagram. And I was like, so that was a group interview to win a job, I guess, and someone to make out with? Why did he make out with me if he was trying to hire me? For like 10 minutes, by the way. So yeah.
Bruh.
Okay, so I have to tell you about this terrible first date. Met this guy a month ago. He was our waiter at a Mexican restaurant. He, at the end, gave me a note that said, you're so beautiful, will you give me your number? I gave him my number. I'm nothing if not a hopeless romantic. Let's go. So we start texting. His English isn't very good. My Spanish isn't very good. Our Spanglish, we can communicate. He immediately is asking me out. He's putting it in my court. He's like, what do you want to do? When can I take you out? So I picked a movie. I figured that was like,
Tú eres muy bonita. Your boy's bilingual. Not really. Not at all, actually.
So the night before, we've like picked a movie and I'm like, okay, how about we meet at 7:15 in the lobby? Movie starts at 7:20. He said, okay, great. And then he said, are you going to bring a friend with you?
A friend? Actually, let's go back. Let's forget that he just said bring a friend, because he sounded like he got some freaky shit already. Why are y'all going to a movie? Movies are horrible for a first date. You can't talk. You're too busy watching the fucking movie. Again, he could be a serial killer. You have no clue. You don't know who the fuck you're with. The movie's good, though.
And I said I wasn't planning on it. Should I? And he said, oh, no, then it won't just be you and me. And again, I'm like, okay, maybe we don't speak very well to each other, so maybe this is either a communication issue or a or a cultural difference. I don't know that you bring a chaperone on a first date. I don't know, but odd. I said, so he was like, okay, no, then it'll just be you and me. And I'm like, okay, great, I'll see you tomorrow. So I text him the next day, on the day of our date, like, I got there early, and so I was just like, oh, I'm in the lobby, a pink sweater, and he said, okay, I'm running late. And I'm like, okay, fine. Not great for a first date, but okay. He's running late. The movie kind of like starts, and he's like, I'm sorry, I'm running late. And I'm like, it's okay, we probably haven't missed much yet, so it's okay. And he said, okay. And then he said, like 12 minutes after the movie is supposed to have started, he said, okay, I'm outside. I'm here. And I'm like, okay, great. See you soon. And he said, are you outside or inside? I'm inside. He said, what do you say that we meet outside?
I'm already inside, dumbass. What are you talking about? The movie started 12 minutes ago. What do you mean meet outside? For what? This isn't... You didn't meet me at my house. We're at the movie theater.
Why? It's cold. He said, so that I know where to find you. And I said, I'm the only one in the lobby right now. And then he didn't text back for a while, and I'm just waiting. And I'm like looking out the glass doors. I'm like, where is this man? What is going on? I'm the only one in the lobby. These high schoolers are probably embarrassed for me that I got stood up to a movie. I don't know. I'm waiting, and he's like, the truth is I can't find you. And I'm like, are you at the movie theater? Are you at the movie theater by the Outback restaurant? And then he says, can you send me your location?
Oh, hell no.
No, at this point, I don't think you should have my phone number. Okay, there's gonna have to be a part 2. I can't.
What do you mean a part 2? You're at 3 minutes. Finish the story. How are you going to leave us on a cliffhanger? Hello? TikTok has 10-minute videos now, baby. Hell nah, bro. You got to block this dude and never talk to him again. He sounds like a kidnapper. You did the right thing.
Yeah, that's it. How long have you been single?
I think it's about a month, I think now. I had to end it. I just couldn't get on with her poor grammar. Honestly, I couldn't get on. Her grammar was quite poor.
Last week?
Excuse me, I actually haven't finished speaking. I was quite halfway through my story.
I'm sorry, I thought you'd actually finished.
Well, did I say I finished?
No, I'm teetotal, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah. No, I really like that. The women should be refined and not falling around drunk. Did you just order the vegan burger? We were designed to eat meat.
I personally believe that if there's the option to not eat animals, then you shouldn't eat animals.
But we're designed to. Our teeth are made to eat meat. This is the thing. I mean, have you ever thought about whitening your teeth?
I haven't actually.
You should look into it. Honestly, it's really good.
This guy's a fucking asshole. Why are you not eating meat? If you don't eat this meat, that means you won't eat this meat. Bro, who cares? If you don't like the fact that she's a vegan, don't talk to her again after this. Don't tell her what she needs to do. Also, you need to whiten your teeth, baby. Them bitches are yellow. This guy's a dick. That's hilarious. I feel sorry for that girl, man. At least you got a free meal, hopefully. Do you ever feel like you're stuck overthinking, like you're in your own head? You struggle to talk to family, friends, because you're just stuck in bed all day? Listen, I've been there. Before I started making content, I always had anxiety. I never wanted to leave the house. I started going to therapy, and it really helped out a lot. I went to this site called onlinetherapy.com, but the cool thing about this site is not like awkward. Like you don't have to do the face-to-face, in-person appointments, which is really cool. Everything is done online, and they have a bunch of positive reviews, not just myself, but other people, real people just like you, who have found great value in utilizing therapy. It has definitely helped me in my life with my friends, my family, and my work. And they don't just have individual therapy, they actually have couples therapy as well. So stop putting it off. Feel better now, not tomorrow, because our mental health is more important than anything. Go to onlinetherapy.com if you want to check it out yourself. I'll leave a link in the description. Back to the video. The fuck?
Dating Nightmares episode 97. So I'm at Petco one day. No, I do not have a pet. I was buying dog food for my roommate's dog. This is in Dallas, Texas, and I hear some screaming coming from across the store. Me being a former law enforcement officer, I start skedaddling and shuffling across the aisles. And I hear this woman screaming. I look around aisle 3, and this woman is screaming, kicking her feet, and there's 2 men holding her arms. They're loss prevention. One guy on this arm, one guy on this arm. First of all, I was like, when did fucking Petco get loss prevention? Second of all, what are they doing to her? And they start reaching inside of her jacket and inside of her pockets and inside of her purse. And they're pulling out cat food and kitty treats. She's a 10 out of 10, by the way. I kick into high gear. I speed walk towards these two officers. I say, excuse me. I say, Tiffany. I'm like waving her towards me. She looks at me. I look at her. I look at them. I said, this is my cousin. You guys don't judge me on TikTok. I said she's special needs and she has not took her medication today. Can I please take her home? Take your product back. I am so sorry. And she plays into it. Yeah, she's crying. She's kicking her feet. I grab her hand. They agree on this and I take her out to my car. I'm like, what the fuck's going on with you? Blah, 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 blah. She reaches in her purse and she has this Ziploc bag and she starts snacking while she's telling me her story. She's chewing on something. Sounds like corn nuts. I don't know what it is, but it smelled kind of fucking weird. So I end up taking her to a house. We end up exchanging numbers. And throughout the course of 3 or 4 weeks, we end up like kind of dating. We're in the talking stage. I take her out to dinner.
After all of that, you're dating her? You're tripping. What?
To this badass restaurant and she asked for catfish. By the way, her name's Catherine. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? Obsession with cats. It's weird. They don't have catfish, so she sips on a glass of milk the entire motherfucking time. I end up taking her back to her house. She's crying in my seat, doing this weird, licking her fucking hand, rubbing her face, and she's crying, telling me she's scared to go inside by herself. So I go inside with her. We're in there. She's taking off her jacket, putting it on the jacket hanger. I'm like, where's your cats at? She's like, I don't have any cats. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, why the fuck were you stealing cat food? Hello? She goes to the bathroom. I'm nosy as fuck. I start opening cabinets. I open up this cabinet. I'm talking about 50, 60 cans of cat food. Cat food. She comes out the motherfucking bathroom, pops open that can of cat food like some tuna, and starts eating. I'm literally gonna throw up. I got.
Okay, not gonna watch him throw up because I want to throw up now. What? Who is obsessed with cats? If you have a cat, something's wrong with you. Like something is seriously wrong with you if you own a cat. What? Weirdos. That's my cat Simba, by the way. I would never eat his wet food. For more videos like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Peace.